Welcome back, everyone. Tom Berger's back with us today, Allen County EMA Chief, and he's talking a little bit about the preps for the eclipse. You know, it's funny, when you guys first started doing this, I had not thought of all the things you have to think about, because there's going to be, first of all, there's going to be an influx of people coming to our area, right?
Right, yeah. So dealing with the state, and they're helping us plan, they're giving out guidance. They're telling us to plan for a doubling of our population.
Wow.
So looking at Allen County, we're taking 103,000 people and bringing those into our highways and our byways and, then our infrastructure. So it's definitely going to task us and our resources here in Allen County.
Yeah, we think of hotels and roads and all that kind of stuff. Is it tough to come up with those estimates, or you're just basically basing it off past eclipse in other parts of the country and doing it that way? Huh?
Right. So what we did is, and the state has helped us out, is we've gone out and researched what other communities have done. We've read after-action reports, white papers that are out there, anywhere from Oregon down to Kentucky, where the past couple total eclipses have come through, seen what's worked for them and what's not worked for them. They give us tidbits on what we can anticipate and how to avoid some of the pitfalls that they may have hit during their preparations for a total solar eclipse.
We think of, obviously, the people coming in and using, you know, our area stores and hotels and that. Are there things we're not thinking of, like the average layperson may not think of, that you guys have to consider? Yeah,
so especially like if you're a business owner, the eclipse will start about 3 o'clock coming in from Darke County and exit Ohio about 3:10. When the eclipse is done, all those people are going to leave.
Right.
So if you're a business owner and say your hours of operation are, say, 7 to 3, and your people are trying to leave, or your next shift trying to get in, there's going to be some issues that you're going to need to plan for that day of how they're going to get to work that day. Do you alter your shift schedule for that week? So you need to start planning on that. And then you're also going to need to look at just that impact on your business. If you're a business that can capitalize on an extra 100,000 people coming into Allen County, how's that going to work for you, your staffing, your supplies that you utilize every day in your businesses? So there's definitely some opportunity out there. Sure,
and we've talked to, you know, the BBB. There are opportunities if you want to do an Airbnb, maybe rent out your place, but you have to be careful. I know you guys have talked with them and all different agencies. Some of that you have to be careful about, right?
Yeah, we want people to be as safe as possible when they're looking at these opportunities. Reach out to the Chamber, BBB, before you get into anything like that. And then we're going to be setting up some opportunities for them to, for business owners to contact us to let us know what's going on, because we want to make sure that our first responders are able to respond to any incident that may occur. If you're having a viewing party, you're doing Airbnbs on that day, to make sure that we're staffed appropriately. And then we have limited staff here in Allen County too. I mean, resources, and there's 35 counties that will be affected by this. So it's not like we can just call Hardin County or Auglaize County and say, hey, we need some help. Everybody's going to be in that same boat here in West Central Ohio. Yeah,
one of those things you said you were having another meeting coming up this week was just this influx of people. Basically, they want to come in and view this thing. You want to figure out, we'd rather you not be off the side of the road, parked for miles and miles, and trying to find a place for them, right?
Exactly, and that's what we're starting tomorrow, is to find out where those viewing parties are going to be. Will it be somebody's field? Will it be the fairgrounds? Will it be the observatory? And then how we can best support those to make sure that it's a safe and a reliable place for people to view the solar eclipse.
This sounds like a silly question even to ask, but will there be, especially with all the publicity about this is coming in 2024, and we've been talking about it for a couple of years, will there be people, do you anticipate getting calls, or maybe the Sheriff's Office, Police Department, like, what the heck's going on? I mean, are there those contingencies you think about?
Absolutely. We're thinking of everything from those contingencies of people not knowing what's going on, and then we have to plan for bad actors that may try to capitalize on everybody staring up at the sky for 4 minutes, and then what they can do. So we're trying to take every contingency in the plan and make sure that we're prepared here in Allen County.
It's such a good idea as you did to do all this planning, but then we're so weather based on what's going to happen, we may not even see anything happen, right?
Absolutely. If it's a rainy day, it's April. Weather's unpredictable in Ohio in April, so it could be a rainy, cloudy day, and folks may bypass Ohio and then move to down south to the Texas area as it's coming up from Mexico.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Tom. We appreciate you telling us about it.
Thank you.
Now, going medical news coming up next on Noon Edition.